Believe it or not, this is a class in session. Once a week, a group of young professionals gather here to learn about a unique form of art, improv theater.
Improv theater is a type of performance where everything is done on the spot. So the actors aren't using any scripts, and everything that they do is based on suggestions from the audience.
Third World Improv, the school that offers this one-of-a-kind class, is led by a faculty of improv artists from the group Spit.
So I started doing improv theater 2002. At that time, I was still very active in showbiz. I was doing mga sitcoms, mga ganon. Naturally, I had a curiosity na how do you become better ba? Meron bang mga workshops? Meron bang mga educational opportunities to improve? At that time, my mentor, si Redford White, ang sabi niya, mag-aral ka sa labas. Because that's what he did. So when he said that, naghanap ako and I came across improv comedy and improv theater. So I took a course in the US, and then when I came back, Redford White was very instrumental. Sabi niya, nag-workshop ka na, magbubuo ka na ng grupo. So I did. I put together a group, and in 2002, Spit started performing. And it was only in 2015, after many years, 13 plus years, na sinabi namin, may karapatan na rin kami na magturo. It was a kind of comedy na hindi lang siya nakakatawa para sa audience, but it also helped us develop better as friends, better as people. So we wanted to share it, kaya namin tinayo yung school.
Ayaw mo na sa akin right now kasi gutom ka, gusto mo kumain?
ako.
Or ayaw mo na sa akin, ayaw mo na sa akin?
It's a different kind of entertainment than we are normally accustomed to, but improv theater has since tickled its way into the hearts of fun-loving Filipinos.
Kumbaga, kung i-compare mo sa sport, ibang sport to. Kung yung video ke bar, sing-along master type of comedy is like our basketball na usong-uso. Think of improv as something like volleyball. Nauuso pa lang, pero may dedicated market. And the reason why some people like it is because nga iniiwasan na yung slapstick. As much as possible, iniiwasan na yung bastos. And for at least the people who take our classes, it's something that they can enjoy doing without necessarily having the pressure na kailangan magaling ka na kaagad.
The Pineapple Lab is just one of the several spaces across the metro where the improv classes are held. A full-term course lasts for 8 weeks, and for 3 hours each week, students get to participate in games and exercises designed to teach the principles of improvisation.
So I actually have my students do a bunch of exercises or play a few games that are structured in a way that is in line with the principles of improv. So one of the basic principles of improv is yes and, which is basically nakikiride ka lang. If somebody says something, you will ride on with it and add on to the information until a scene is created. So that's what we teach at the school.
Nahuli kita sa may kabayo. Sa karera!
The 8-week period is in preparation for the class recital, where students get to perform an improv play for their family and friends. Unscripted and unrehearsed, and of course, definitely exciting.
Actually, we've had a lot of people say, I'm not funny. I can't do that because I'm really not funny. Those are the ones that are actually the ones who excel at the class, because improv isn't about being funny. It's very different from stand-up. Stand-up, you have jokes prepared, you perform it in front of people. Improv, you actually rely on whoever's on stage with you. So you build something together. It's a very creative process. It's very collaborative also.
Improv classes are open to everyone and anyone. Actors here are not valued by their theater experience, but by their ability to connect with their stage partners.
If you really look at the way they play, the way they perform, kitang-kita kasi on stage and in a class, the level of connections. You know you're seeing good improv when you see the performers sort of complete each other's sentences. At yun usually ang standard na may kasundo ka talaga na ka-vibes kayo. Ang luma ng term na ka-vibes.
Students who would pursue improv professionally are welcomed into the active community. Gatherings like the World Improv Festival make it possible for artists from all over the world to connect and promote the inclusiveness of this performance art.
From March 27 to 31, we have 58 groups from all over the world coming to the Philippines, performing at PETA Theater Center for the Manila Improv Festival. And guess what? Lahat to kusa. They volunteered to come here. We have groups from as far away as Venezuela, Colombia, from the US, Singapore, Hong Kong. They're coming here to perform just because of the good vibes that improv brings and the happiness and the opportunity that you get to play with each other.
But if performing in the spotlight is not for you, improv classes still offer lessons that are beneficial even after the curtains close.
Because of the principles of improv, there's yes and principles like making your partner look good, being in the moment, noticing everything. Those principles have given a lot of our students a different perspective in life. Mas kumakalma, mas nagiging confident. Sabihin mo ng naive or a little bit too head in the clouds. We want to teach improv to as many people as we can in the country so that they see it as a tool to improve themselves and be better Filipinos, better citizens through theater. And it might sound dreamy and all of that, but to make another sports analogy, we hear our leaders say, better Filipinos through sports. We can do that too. Make better Filipinos, better teams, better citizens through the practice of unscripted and compassionate theater, which is improv theater.
Whether you're a novice or a veteran actor, improv theater is definitely worth looking into because on or off stage, the ability to improvise is a good skill to have. After all, we are all performers in an unscripted play called life.
There is a co-working space, I think it's New York. They have hammocks, buyan, made of cloth. And I thought, oh, these people can work hanging on a piece of cloth. So I thought to myself, why can't we do it here in the Philippines?